This one felt like a slow burn collapse of trust. The Eagles run the tush push on a short yardage snap, multiple linemen twitch, and the offense moves the chains, but the flag never comes. Same game, same night. Green Bay's own QB sneak features obvious pre-snap movement and also goes uncalled. Two missed false starts on short yardage snaps in one game, and one of them on the very play a huge portion of the league tried to ban this offseason, is the kind of sequence that turns ordinary frustration into full-blown outrage. Two things are true at once. First, the tush push is legally in the rule book right now, and teams that can execute it, with trigger timing, leverage, and coordination, will use it. Second, the play increases the pressure on officials. When a lineman inches forward a beat before the snap, does that become an impossible to enforce technicality or a clear violation that needs a flag? Fans and TV replays usually think the latter. Officials sometimes see the chaos and are slower to throw. The Packers' offseason push to ban the play showed league-wide unease. That proposal getting 22 votes but failing to reach the three-quarter threshold tells you two things. A lot of teams dislike the Tush push for competitive fairness reasons, but enough teams value scheming around it or fear changing fundamentals to keep it legal for now. That makes enforcement consistent and visible enforcement, the least the league owes opponents and viewers. Calling false starts on push plays shouldn't be a mystery. On replay, the movement is often obvious. Linemen breaking their set, shoulders dipping, or heads moving before the snap. Yet for whatever combination of human limits and situational leniency, crews sometimes let this slide in the heat of the moment. The result? Perceived inconsistency that fuels claims of bias and ruins the idea of gotta be perfect to win fairness. This was avoidable in two practical ways. One, officials must prioritize pre-snap infractions on short yardage plays the same way they prioritize obvious fouls on scoring plays. Two, the NFL should change the mechanics of review, make set or false start calls on short yardage snaps booth reviewable or at least reviewable via coach challenge. Right now, those infractions are usually non-reviewable, which leaves the final word to human eyes in a fraction of a second. Technology has a role to play too. The league could trial snap detection sensors or a required ready cadence that enforces a uniform pre-snap freeze for half a second on fourth and short goal line plays. Even something as simple as advising crews to zoom one camera on the line of scrimmage for these snaps and then allowing quick booth intervention would reduce the subjectivity that grinds the audience's gears. Officials also need accountability and transparency. When high visibility calls are missed or not, short post-game explanations from the league office, review found X, flag declined because Y, calm fans more than silence. Right now, most viewers only get slow motion loops and hot takes. A 20 to 30 second official explanation would go a long way toward restoring faith. Finally, teams can help themselves. If you hate the tush push, coach your edge techniques and crowd the box with odd fronts that disrupt the snap exchange. If you run it, make sure your pre-snap discipline is airtight. The more your linemen twitch, the easier it is for opponents and broadcasters to make the fix the game narrative stick. Bottom line, the play that many teams wanted banned is still legal, but the enforcement around it is inconsistent enough that it looks like a loophole when it's used and an error when it costs you. If the NFL wants fewer conspiracy theories and more clean football, it needs clearer standards, quicker booth reviews for pre-snap infractions in short yardage spots, and better public explanations when things go sideways. Until then, every goal line shove will carry the risk of becoming the next viral injustice.